Good morning, millennials. I was gonna go with an everyone.
It's so tough.
You brought me back.
We've been getting lots of negativity about Good Morning Millennials, but I don't let it faze me.
No,
you know?
the negativity definitely fuels you.
For
it makes
sure.
you want to say it more.
And harder, and like with a thicker accent. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Morning Toast. It's a bright and sunny Wednesday here in New Jack City.
It's not that bright and it's not that sunny, but it's better.
Good enough.
It's better than Monday.
And
Anything
it's
is
good enough.
better than Monday. Do you see those videos of the subways flooding?
Disgusting.
That was crazy. And what was crazier is that by the afternoon, it was bright and sunny. Really, April showers do bring May flowers.
But this was my thought, like the rising water in the subways coming down from the stairs, like the filth. Like I couldn't. What's worse than filth is wet filth, you know?
I completely agree.
It was so disgusting. That video made me want to move like ASAP.
Yeah, but like that's Mother Nature. Like that's no one's fault.
The subway is not Mother Nature.
No. But it going into the subway, like, that's no one's fault.
But totally. How has that never been a problem before? Like they're literally wide open holes in the street.
I don't know. Maybe they have been. Just like Barstool didn't post a video about it.
Yeah, no, I only saw because Barstool posted about it.
Exactly.
Jackie and I are here to deliver the Fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and smell your own.
Smell your own morning toast.
Smells nice and crispy.
Someone sent me a photo of their avocado toast this morning, and it
I'm
looked
so hungry.
Supreme.
We have a jam-packed day, 5 really well-rounded, important stories, and then we're bringing back a favorite segment of everyone's called Dear Toasters. You asked, we delivered. You asked, we're going to answer.
And we still don't know what they are.
We haven't read them.
So you will be getting our reactions, our unsolicited, solicited advice live, and I'm so excited to be back sharing our wealth of knowledge with the masses.
It's been a while since I changed someone's life, and I'm really feeling like today's the day.
You're looking forward to it. Speaking of life-changing content, we announced yesterday on our Morning Toasters Facebook page that we have started a Patreon account. And before we move forward, I just want to clarify what it is. Because
a lot of people were confused about, like, this show is
this
free.
Show will always be
It'll
this
always
show.
be Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, always free. We would never
always
take that away from you.
Always
premium.
That you, the Fast 5 things that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast. That will never change.
But
and it will always be the Fast 5 tangents that we go on before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast.
But a lot of the complaints we get is that they wish the show was a little bit longer, which we cannot do, obviously. But we can give extra premium content to those who want it. So we started a Patreon account. You do not have to sign up. You could still be a very informed toaster if you don't.
And just be toasting and not a premium toaster. That's fine.
But if you got the $7.99 a month and want to hear more about what happened to me in middle school, which, by the way, is very interesting.
And I would think the dichotomy here is that, like, okay, so I know what the question is, and we're going to talk about it in the Patreon podcast because, like, I don't want this show to devolve into, like, a show that talks about that.
Right.
That
I
sort
agree.
of stuff.
I agree. It's Patreon after dark.
It's Toast After Dark. It's like the HBO of the toast. Like, this is like primetime cable, family-friendly show.
Yes.
And that's like HBO
sort of.
Nudity, a little bit more raunchy.
Risque.
Yeah, and it'll be us, like, we can't talk about ourselves all the time on the show, so we'll be able to do that on the Patreon account. If you're interested in a premium toast experience, go for it. Just remember that premium content does not grow on trees, therefore it is $7.99 a month.
Premium content doesn't grow on trees anymore.
Yes, actually, it still does. It grows on ferns.
It grows on plastic ferns.
Anyways, I'm so excited to jump right into the show. Mm-hmm. Are you ready for your first story?
Read me. I haven't really delved into the stories. I know the first one.
I know. I'm kind of enjoying you, like, reacting on air to the news.
I'm such a reactor.
You're such an on-air reactor.
Yeah, on air.
Former First Lady Barbara Bush has died at the age of 92.
That is so old. Like, I feel like she lived a good life. Like,
she lived a wonderful life. She had so much love.
She flew on
in her
Air
life.
Force One.
Yeah.
Andy Cohen Instagrammed about her death. Like, that's all you can really ask for in a life.
And also to, like, find your soulmate at the age of 16 and have a 76-year marriage that is just full of love. Yeah. And also be married to the president and have a son who's the president.
Yeah, also, you're supposed to be so proud. But, like, to have a marriage for so long, but, like, there was some stuff, like, about HW, but, like, whatever.
Yeah.
We won't taint this eulogy with that.
No, and also,
but let's not
have
forget.
A husband who's the president, a son who's the president, and the other son who's the governor.
And
don't forget about Jeb.
And a granddaughter who's on Access Hollywood.
And a nephew who also
ran for president.
No, who was in Stepford Wives, Billy Bush. I'm sure that's what she was the most proud
and
of him
a disgraced grandnephew, whatever he is.
He's her nephew. Just right.
A former Today Show disgraced host.
I don't know.
A disgraced former Today Show host.
But just at one point a Today Show host.
We should make a chart with all the people Barbara Bush is related to and, like, why she would be so proud of each and every one of them, except for Billy Bush.
Stop. I think she's really proud of all of them. She's definitely proud of Jenna and the other one.
Yeah.
What's the other one's name?
Jenna Hager.
And Barbara? No, she's
That's Barbara.
Laura. No, Laura is George's wife.
By the way, George's daughters like were lit. Like I feel like if I was like the daughter of a president, like
In your teen years,
I would want to be a girl. I would want to have a sister. I'd want to be like beautiful and like I feel like Malia and Sasha Obama like were too young. Like they were.
No, but they also got the perks. They got the Jonas Brothers to come to the White House when they were like in Jonas Brothers age. Like they did it right too for their age group.
No, for their age. I'm just saying if I could choose, I would want to start like a 2-term presidency when I'm like 15, so then I get to like come into my own. When I'm like 17 or 18, I can like go to Coachella, like things like that. I think Sasha especially was so young when he first became president.
But also like that age of 15 are some of like the most difficult formative years of your life.
17.
And you're growing up in the spotlight and you're like having acne and like gaining weight and getting your period.
17.
17 and up.
That way it's 8 years. I'm 25 and then I'm like by the time I'm 25, I'm ready to like settle down. I'm over the spotlight.
No, I think I would want to start at 21. So like any drinking that I do, it's not like, oh my God, the president's daughter is drinking.
Right. My date with the president's daughter. What a great movie.
And you know what I love
about
Barbara Bush?
There's so many movies about the president's daughter, by the way.
I mean, it's such like a lucrative position to be in.
Do they go to school or are they homeschooled? I'm sure there's like a fancy DC.
Watch out for your hair on your mic. I haven't heard any complaints yet, but I just want to preempt it because I want the best audio for our viewers.
Thank you.
The Obama girls went to school in DC. The Bush girls, I do not know. And then the Trump children are grown.
Do you have a bobby pin in your shirt right now?
No.
Yes, you do. Like right there.
Really?
Do you feel it?
Oh my God, yeah. It fell out of my hair because it's like too baggy.
Oh, yeah. I was like, is that?
What a great opportunity.
To change up your look.
To change up my look. I was going to go with a side braid today, but then
fancy.
My hair's a little too short.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you get it all?
It was looking like a little chody at the bottom. That's a word that should be reserved for
Patreon. Speaking of chody, my deepest condolences to the Bush family.
Yeah, but it's so nice to see how much everyone loved her because we really didn't experience
grow up with her.
George Bush Sr. as a president, so I don't know much about.
We only got to see him wheeled onto the Super Bowl field,
right?
Which was so cute, and then like nobody picked him up.
Stop. So I don't know much about Barbara Bush, but it seems like she was a wonderful lady and a great first lady.
I just love.
And that she's someone that everyone can kind of rally around, regardless of political affiliation.
I just love like the converging. What's the walking across the aisle? Is that the phrase?
Yes, it's reaching across
the aisle.
Across the aisle.
Like that picture of George Bush, the son, and Michelle Obama like embracing one another. I forget where. Like it's so sweet and it's like so like nice. Like if we could all just get along.
No, there was
that picture should be our national symbol.
There was a time in the world when like people didn't talk about politics all the time and like you could just agree like
agree to disagree.
Yeah. And that's lost.
Yes.
Anyways, so our thoughts and prayers go out to the Bush family, but they're such a great family.
I hope George isn't lonely like HW. He's like so like cute looking.
Yeah.
But knowing him, he probably is fine.
Yeah, he has so many children and like George Jr. is always like painting and stuff. Have you seen his painting?
Have you seen his Instagram?
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Stop, no it's not.
No, it's sweet, it's sweet, it's sweet. It's sweet.
Okay.
If you're a loser. No, I'm kidding.
Speaking of like wonderful people that I only want the best for, Kelly Clarkson is to host the 2018 Billboard Music Awards.
Finally.
I'm obsessed with this story.
Respect being given where respect is due.
Yeah, I wonder what she's gonna be like as a host.
I know. I hope people don't end up hating her because I always end up hating hosts like Vanessa and Hudgens.
Stop, it made me like her.
No, it made me hate her.
No, she just wasn't afraid to just
Sway.
Sway is a host.
No, I know, but like every time when Miley hosted, like Katy Perry hosted the VMAs, like every time someone hosts, it makes me hate them. So I just really hope this doesn't happen for Kelly Clarkson. They never know like where to draw the line in terms of energy.
Well, she said this might help you. To prepare for hosting the Billboard Music Awards, I already have 20 costume changes planned. I'll be flying in like my girl Pink and calling Amy Schumer and Sarah Silverman for jokes.
Sarah Silverman?
Well, Amy Schumer balances it out. Like
the only reason anyone should call Sarah Silverman is for them to tell her to stop working and go back to the hole she crawled out of. I fucking hate Sarah Silverman.
Okay, but maybe she'll listen more to Amy Schumer's advice.
No, you know what? Let me tell you why I hate Sarah Silverman. Because like I feel like she comes from like a long line of like Jewish comedians who are like really respected and like well regarded, and like I can't tell you one thing I've ever seen her in that I liked except for School of Rock, where she played the character that like everyone was supposed to hate.
No, and everyone did.
Schneebly's wife. So like, I don't know. I just really hate her, and she's like so well respected in the comedy world. Like Joan Rivers respects her, and like she's the worst.
I know. I don't know. You just can't love everyone, you know.
Certainly not me. Oh my God, I almost just spilled my water out of my brand new branded Morning Breath mug. That's 2 times today, Morning Toast mug.
It would have been fine because you would have just watered our ferns.
Yes, they really do look a little dry.
I'm so excited for Kelly Clarkson.
Me too.
I'm so nervous a little bit. I will never hate her, but you really do see a lot about someone when they host. Like, remember when Gigi hosted?
Oh, God.
Not that I watched.
No, me neither. But,
I will
like,
be
this is
watching.
the thing. Like, oh, my God, I had such a good point to make. And it
It's
just
okay. Take your time.
farted right out of my mind.
Take your time.
It was along the lines of, like,
My bobby pin officially is gone.
oh, that's sad.
It's okay.
My thought was along the lines of, like, whoever, oh, well, yes, okay. My thought was, like, Kelly Clarkson is, like, this wholehearted, amazing, just good person. Like, she definitely doesn't do drugs. She's, like, really family-oriented. She lives down in the South. Like, she's the antithesis of, like, Hollywood and, like, drugs and, like, cool. So, like, I feel like all the cool people at, like, the Billboard Music Awards, like, are gonna hate her.
I feel like she doesn't get the respect that she deserves. Like, she hasn't performed at a big Hollywood function recently where she can showcase her voice and show people that she's so much more than just the first winner of American Idol.
She's so much more. Oh, speaking of.
Like, she needs to do that rendition of Piece by Piece.
Yes, and
for
start
the
crying.
Billboard Music Awards, and then she'll get the respect that she deserves.
Speaking of Justin and Kelly, I watched The Last OG last night, which the first 2 episodes I watched. It's okay. Like, I just love seeing Tracy Morgan on TV, and I think he's hilarious. Like, whatever he does, but, like, the show itself is, like, not that funny.
Is it weird that Tiffany Haddish is, like, such a serious
That's the
character?
problem. She's, like, the worst.
They showed a clip when she was on Fallon or Kimmel. We'll never be able to distinguish between them. They showed a clip of The Last OG with Tiffany Haddish, and it was like, it felt like an episode of like Law and Order. Like, it was so serious.
No, she's, like, the serious philanthropist who, like, lives in a townhouse.
And like the mom who's like just the
Trying to
stickler.
keep- yeah, she's
like
the
Ned,
worst.
She's Ned Schneebly's wife.
She's Sarah Silverman. Exactly. Brings me back to my point. But my point, something really funny that they did was, like, the first episode, they do a flashback to when he got arrested, and it was the night of the season finale of American Idol season 1, and it was just, like, so funny. They kept, everyone in the neighborhood was like, you got Justin, I got Kelly. It was funny.
That's
but
funny.
the show itself, honestly, I don't recommend.
Really?
I know. I absolutely love Tracy Morgan. I want to support him. Like, I just can't believe he's alive. It's fucking crazy. And I'll continue to watch, but I don't think I would recommend to a friend.
Maybe like
If you don't love Tracy Morgan, don't watch it.
You know what I'm ready for? To rewatch 30 Rock. Because it's been so long that I've actually forgotten all the storylines.
Yeah.
So it'll feel fresh to me.
Me and Ben rewatched it like a year and a half ago, but it's still, I need brain camp, so I don't even remember what happened.
Yeah, but also like that's a long time ago. I
Totally.
rewatched it in college.
Like, I have watched so many shows since I watched 30 Rock that my brain is like, my storage is full.
Totally.
I need to buy more storage.
Are we good on Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah, I'm good. I hope she does a good job, and I hope she doesn't, like, embarrass herself by being, like, weird and a weenie like everyone else does.
Okay.
Like, trying so hard.
She should call you for some advice.
For sure. I'll be like, yo, bitch. Kelly, just be cool. Be cool, Kelly.
Don't be all uncool.
Yeah. Actually, she should really call Countess Luann.
Yeah.
They really should have a fucking Countess host an award show if they want some
I'm
real
sure
ratings.
they'll get Erica Jane to host something
One
soon.
day, yeah, because she is in music. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know who's an amazing host, and I feel like he's like getting his due, but like I could go for him hosting.
Let me think.
The Billboard Music Awards. It's someone who's actually a host.
Andy Cohen.
No, who's like up and coming, sort of, but is here.
Let me think.
You know who he is.
Okay. Give me one more clue.
Okay, I can give you 2 different clues. 1, he does a lot of work with MTV right now. 2.
Yeah. I completely agree. Just, I don't know his name. Give me one more second. Charlemagne.
No. Oh, but I love Charlemagne.
Charlemagne deserves all the business in the world. I fucking love him.
I love Charlemagne too. But no, and then also, I'll just tell you.
I don't know why I called him Chad.
Because that's his handle. See the God.
Okay.
So that's like
Chad. Yeah, to God.
That's so
Wait,
funny.
just one more.
No,
One more
clue.
clue.
Dates a girl. Revolve. Love that.
Terrence J. I think Charlemagne the God would be better, but
Okay,
yeah.
but I love Terrence J.
Me too.
And he's a
And why
fantastic
did
host.
E! News ever get rid of him, or did he leave?
I don't know, confusing. And then he took over for Are You the One? But why did Ryan
Ryan,
Dedglin
yeah.
get the boot?
I don't know.
Maybe
The
because
host world
maybe
is-
because it was a mouthful.
The hosting world is just, as we know, is very competitive.
It's very competitive. That's why sometimes you just have to do it on your own.
Buy your own ferns.
Okay, next story. Man arrested outside Taylor Swift's home. He had a knife and a rope. Say please.
Knife, rope, and drugs and bullets.
Okay, a Colorado man who was wearing a mask and had a knife in his
Wait,
car.
was it a Colorado man or a man? Because that makes a big difference in the story.
It was a man.
Shit, that is dangerous.
had a knife in his car when he was arrested outside a Beverly Hills home owned by Taylor Swift, was released from custody on Tuesday while police continued their investigation. Julius Sandrock, 38, was arrested Saturday on suspicion of stalking after officers went to the home. Swift, who lives in New York, wasn't at the home. Police said, this is a confusing police report. Sandrock was freed from jail on Tuesday morning. Why? According to an LA County
Because he didn't really do
Sheriff's
anything
Department website. But he had intent.
Yeah, but you can't prove intent.
It wasn't immediately clear whether Sandrock had a lawyer. Meanwhile, police obtained a temporary restraining order preventing Sandrock from possessing guns.
I don't really understand
Et cetera.
restraining orders. Like, oh, I'm obsessed with Taylor Swift. This piece of paper is gonna stop me. Like,
No,
you know
but
what I
like,
mean?
it's just, yeah, it wouldn't stop him from like doing harm really, but like, I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like I'm blinking a lot today. Like my eyelids feel tired already.
Really? I
Oh,
feel like
speaking of tired, I
Oh,
have
God.
to tell you what happened to me last
Okay,
night.
better be good.
It's crazy. No, I swear to God, it's crazy.
Does it have to do with Theo?
No.
Okay.
I went to bed very early. Ben went to Detroit at like 5 a.m. this morning. So like we went to bed super early. I was asleep by 11. And at 2:30, I hear tick, 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 tick. And I knew exactly what the sound was, but I figured that it was so early. I figured Ben was getting up for the airport already and was making eggs or something because he's on keto and he's been making so many eggs. It's so annoying. So it was the stove. It was the gas. It was like, you know, before you turn on the stove, it's like, you know what I'm talking about? Are you nodding your head or not?
I'm nodding because I'm worried about where this story's
Yeah.
going.
So then I wake up because this ticking doesn't stop. And Ben's not next to me. And I'm literally screaming. I'm like, Ben? He's like, yeah, the gas was literally like nonstop going. We couldn't get it off. I was watching YouTube videos in the middle of the night trying to turn this. And then I realized they're like, unplug it. I'm like, where does the stove plug into? I didn't even know.
You have to like, remove it from the wall.
No. Relax.
Like pull it out.
No. It was like, it was under, I looked in a cabinet underneath and I got to pull it out. But like, it was so scary because when I got out of my room, it smelled like gas. And I'm like, if we had just closed the door when we were sleeping, we wouldn't have heard it. Like, we probably would have died.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. That's so scary, but that's like not the first time that happened to you.
No.
Didn't you have something
that was my
like,
toaster oven.
Didn't you have something on fire?
The toaster oven.
Yeah.
Ben left it on the whole night.
Okay, he needs to stop attempting to cook.
Thank
It's
you.
the lesson here.
But isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
I was so worried about Theo. And then I couldn't go back to bed.
And it's like you can't just run out of your apartment because it's a building full of others.
Right. And like, once like you feel like you're gonna die and then everything's fine, like how are you just expected to like slow your heart rate down and go back to bed?
Yeah,
I
well,
couldn't.
If everything's fine, maybe you'll be okay. So have you been up since?
No, I was up for an hour. It was so annoying.
That's so sad. And Theo was fine.
Theo was totally
He didn't
fine.
know what was happening.
Unharmed in the crate.
Oh, he's been
TG
looking
for the crate.
He's been looking so good on Instagram
You know who's
lately.
looking fine tonight? Seth Mosikowski.
Theo Sopper.
Sopper.
Yeah. That's I fucking love Theo. Okay,
I
anyways.
fucking love Mean Girls. Did you see Mean Girls on Broadway? I think we should see it just for like research purposes.
Yeah.
I don't really want to support it though because it's a bad idea.
But you never know. You never know. What if it's good? It's just like Legally Blonde on Broadway. I can never remember if I've actually seen it.
You
or I
have and
just-
it was bad, but there was just one good song.
When did I see it? I don't
we saw
feel
it in
like
camp.
I saw it.
We saw it in camp.
I don't think I went.
Oh my God, you guys. That
Looks
was yeah.
like, and that girl who played Elle, she's like a country singer, Laura Bell Bundy. She's great.
Oh, but I thought you never saw it.
I don't know. I
Okay.
can't remember.
Whatever. I just don't think it's a good idea. Has anyone seen it? Let me know in the comments.
But what about Frozen on Broadway? Have you heard that they're going to bring Greatest Showman to Broadway?
Okay, I've heard that they're gonna like 100% that they're bringing Greatest Showman to Broadway, and Ben saw Frozen and said it was unbelievable.
I'm sure it is.
I mean, that's a musical, so like that makes sense. Fucking Mean Girls, there's not one song in
Also,
it.
Mean Girls came out like 20 years ago.
It's like and Tina Fey is involved.
We have to move on, and we have to replace it with something
No,
good.
that's just an indication of how poor our media is these
Like
days.
every movie that they say is like the next Mean Girls is horrible. You know what movie I saw that I actually forgot that I saw because it was so
What?
forgettable? Thoroughbreds.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh my
Where
god.
they want to kill the
Snitch-
stepdad?
Yes. Snitch told me that we should see it, that it's like the next Heathers meets Clueless and everything. And I didn't even watch the trailer because I was like, well, Snitch knows what's good. I saw like a couple people that I like posted ads for it. So I was like, I trust them. I like the name. I like the vibe. I went to see it. We brought Zach. And the whole time during the movie, I was apologizing to him. Like, it was
So bad.
so bad and
Yeah.
so stupid.
I'm sorry.
But it was aesthetically pleasing, but it
Yes.
was so weird.
Pretty House.
And you know who was in it, who's in every movie underratedly?
Who?
That guy who plays the critic in Greatest Showman.
Who is he?
I don't
I've
know
never
his
seen
name.
him before.
He's in everything.
But they're totally bringing the Greatest Showman to Broadway. They have to.
They have to, which is exciting for me, not because I'm a big Broadway fanatic, but because then we get more Greatest Showman songs.
Yeah, no, I like I like Broadway when it's like unbelievable. Like I'll only see the creme de la creme.
I realize now I like Broadway when it's a spectacular.
Yeah. Like,
when it's like, how are they doing that? Even though I liked Dear Evan Hansen, like I can't see another play.
oh my God, I absolutely love Dear Evan Hansen so much. It's the best movie of all time, and every kid in America should see it.
It's the best movie.
Oh, sorry, the best play. I heard they're making it into a movie.
They should.
They should.
I think I would like it better.
Maybe even
you know
not
what's
as a
the
musical,
worst play
though?
of all time?
The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Middle of the Night.
Yeah. The
Fucking
worst.
horrible.
Do, 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 do.
If you guys, you don't need to see The Curious Incident. We'll reenact it for you right here. Who killed my dog? It was my dad.
Was it the neighbor? I'm going to London.
So worst fucking play of all time. Do not see it.
Okay.
I like envy people who don't live in New York because they don't even have to entertain the thought of going to see a play.
Yeah.
They can do normal things.
No, but then, no, actually, I don't envy them because when they come to New York and they think that they have to see a play, but you don't. You can spend your whole time in New York and never go to Times Square once, and you'll be better off.
And you'll
for
have
it.
a better time than if you did.
Okay, fourth story. You can find Bethenny Frankel on these dating apps, which include Bumble and The League. Okay, Bethenny Frankel, she's just like us.
If I would ever go on a dating app, like if I ever needed to, I would only go on one where you have to be accepted.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of experience with dating apps because I was on them for like 2 years.
Where did you find the most?
The most promise? Hinge.
Okay.
Because Hinge works similar to Tinder, but you have to have mutual friends with someone.
Yeah.
And they recalibrated it, so I think now you only get 10 matches a day, which is kind of better because an excess of matches,
It's
these
so
are real
stupid.
people. I
Yeah.
don't want Match Factory. I
Yeah.
want curated matches. Also, Zach and I probably wouldn't be together if it wasn't for Hinge because we met at work, but we had also matched on Hinge, which told me that he was straight and interested
normal,
in me,
yeah.
and told him
It
that
gets
I was
rid of a
straight
lot of
and
the
interested in him.
questions.
Yeah, it does. And so many people that I know that have married or are dating someone from a dating app, they also knew them previously. They either met once before and then they matched on the app, or they went out before 3 years ago and then matched on the app 3 years later, and now they're dating.
Who? Oh. Tinder is too much of a
Hookup.
No, not even that. It's too big of a pond. They'll match you with anyone near you. No, I don't want to be matched with anyone near me. I want to be matched with someone who I know isn't a serial killer and might know my friend from camp, you know?
Yeah, so you have something to talk about. I never went on Bumble, but now I hear that it's the best.
Really?
Yeah, that's what people really go
Someone
by.
a while ago sent me there was a profile of someone using my picture on Bumble.
That's so flattering.
I know, it was honestly, truly an honor.
Yeah.
And I didn't even report it. I was fine
let
with
her
it.
be.
Yeah.
It'll.
Do you, girl?
Those things always work themselves out.
I wonder how I worked.
Also, I was on the League once, which you have to be accepted to, and I found it to be very douchey. But this was also now 3 years ago, so
there are two.
things change.
There are two apps that you have to be accepted to: the League and Raya.
Yeah.
And Raya is if you're cool and have Instagram followers.
No, it's not because I never got accepted and I have Instagram followers.
And every time.
And you're not allowed to talk about it.
Whatever. I'm not on it, so fuck it. Every time.
No, but that's why on Vanderpump Rules, some of them are on it, but they can't talk about it.
Oh.
On Bachelor in Paradise, Amanda was talking about the celebrity Tinder, which is Raya, but she couldn't say it.
Whatever.
It's
I can say it. And every time I'm hanging out with someone, a lot of my people that I know are on it. I always ask them to look because I like to swipe and see if I see anyone I know.
On Raya?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a great place to meet famous people.
Yeah. If you ever just wanted a one night stand with a famous person, which I definitely have wanted, and I got a lifetime with one.
Oh. That's so sweet.
I was going to say something worse. So
let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Anyway, so if you're interested in dating Bethenny Frankel, she is on the League and Bumble. But I also thought she's dating Dennis and then a guy in the Hamptons.
And Eric Stone Street. Remember when that was a rumor?
That was an amazing rumor.
Yeah, I wish it was true.
Me too. I could actually see them really I think they're friends, but I could see
Me
them
too. What is going on with
more.
Carol and Bethenny? Bethenny unfollowed Carol on Instagram.
There's such drama. And
They're
Carol
fighting.
was talking to E! News about it, which is
not the right thing to do.
Right, and she's just said that Bethenny isn't the girl she thought she was.
I disagree. I don't think I like Bethenny.
Yeah, and I think Bethany's exactly who you think she is.
Right.
And if you don't see the things, if you don't see her for who she is, then that's on you.
That you're blind.
Yeah, you're blind to the truths of the people that you're friends with. Anyways, but I think it's good.
Me too.
It's good. I just hope that this doesn't alienate Tinsley from the group.
I know, but Tinsley's smarter than that. This is her career now. She's being smart about it.
Yeah,
Did you see she went to AC2 in Chicago?
Yeah, and she cut her hair.
Yeah, it looks good.
Which she knew that's what the fans wanted, so she did it. I think she probably took a poll on her Instagram and then went with it.
For sure.
Which is you got to give the people what they want, and we need fresh hair. It's 2018.
Speaking of giving the people what they want.
Grammy winner Pink graces the cover of People's Beautiful issue with her 2 kids. Oh my God, I'm so here for this.
I absolutely love Pink changing the standard of beauty. She's literally the most gorgeous, talented woman in the world, and I feel like for a while she's regarded as like an outsider. Like even myself, like I was like, she's an outcast, her hair's too short. But if Becca Martinez taught me anything, it's that maybe people with pixie cuts aren't so bad. Actually, they probably are. But Pink is amazing. I just love her look. I love the message she sends to her daughter. That was funny. Like that was a good little rant.
That was great.
No, this is the thing. There's 2, you know how I feel about pixie cuts, but there's 2 types of pixie cuts, the Becca Martinez and the Pink.
Yeah. And which one are you here for?
Pink, of course.
Of course. And it's just like if you had told Pink 10 years ago when all the Jessica Simpsons, Britney Spears, and Paris Hiltons were people's most beautiful, that she was going to be people's most beautiful with her beautiful children, like, it all comes full circle.
It's so much more meaningful now.
It really is.
Because now, like, what beauty is just not, like, face value. It's just, like, who you are, who your brand is, how you teach your children.
What
like,
you're made of.
I just fucking love Pink, and it's similar to the Kelly Clarkson. It's like, finally, like.
Some justice.
Some
justice has been served.
Justice has been served. Dues are being paid. Like, it means a lot to me as a consumer.
I'm so glad. So it's Pink and Blake Shelton are your 2 most beautiful people this year.
I can't believe Blake Shelton.
Why? He's a good-looking man. Did you see him at the ACMs? You can't tell me that he's not a good-looking man.
No, did I say that?
No.
Did I say he's the most best-looking man?
Okay, but next year, I'm telling you, it's Jason Momoa.
It must be. Mama. That's like my favorite inside joke from The Breath.
Is it? Because I forgot about it. Like I needed brain camp, and then someone posted something in the group about Jason Momoa, and someone commented "Mama," and I was like, brought right back to my original
I think our top 5 like inside jokes are Mama,
Flat Broke, even though like it's so
oversaturated.
Yes,
but it was iconic in its time.
Spooky.
Good morning, millennials.
And I feel like there's one. Can't Enchant.
Can't Chant and Went.
Can't Chant and Went.
And just the overall emphasization of the
Moira
vowel.
effect.
Yeah,
it's the Moira effect. I think
I've
that's
got to
number 5.
catch up on Schitt's Creek.
It's better when you watch them all together.
I totally agree.
I was starting to watch them one by one, and it wasn't good, and I was falling asleep during each episode, so I'm saving them up. Okay, speaking of saving them up, it is time for Dear Toasters, which, if you don't know, is our segment where we give you all of our professional advice on your burning life questions and problems. And you guys, some of you like really have such crazy shit going on.
So if you want to submit, we take all requests about weddings, relationships, dieting, literally whatever you want at deartoasters@gmail.com. If it's good enough, we will read it online, on air, anonymously, if you so desire.
Yes. Also,
and if we read your thing and you want to update us, please feel free to send us an email.
Yeah, because we get really invested in these stories.
Yeah, Nancy.
A couple more things that we forgot that we invented. Parsed. Sade Better and Moi.
An icon of our time.
Dirty jeans 5 days in a row.
Oh my God, I need to come out with a line of jeans called like Dirty Jeans.
5 days in a row.
If anyone is a jean distributor,
haven't had a cob in 2 years.
But that's in the spooky
in the spooky
subset.
family.
Yeah. Okay, let's do Dear Toasters. Read it out loud. I haven't read them and I'm so excited.
This is a follow-up.
Oh my God, my dream.
A follow-up to Blackout Makeout. I just wanted to write in because I wrote into Dear Toasters about my blackout makeout with someone at work and the whole group of boys who wouldn't speak to me. So I just wanted to follow up and say I found a new cohort and I have way more friends now. And the scumbag who cheated on his girlfriend left the company and all the boys are nice to me and include me in things. Just thought I'd write in and say the success of Jackie and Claudia's advice. Thanks again so much. You're so welcome.
Oh my God, I love that. Please update us if we ever read your Dear Toasters on air. That is like, not that we really had anything to do with it, but like, I feel like we did.
And it gave me a pit then, and I'm so glad my pit is resolved. Like, that's one less pit in my belly.
I totally agree.
Stalker much? This is a new one. Since I was little, this girl, let's call her Hannah.
I loved being little.
I miss being little.
Same.
This girl, let's call her Hannah, literally did everything I did. Like 2 weeks later, sports I joined, clubs, bought the clothes I wore, and even bought the same prom dress as me in high school. Ew.
What?
We went to different high schools. Okay, that makes it a little better, but like still, be original. So I had a thing with this guy for 5 months last year. He lives like an hour from me in Hannah's hometown. So we went away with school for the summer and did things because he didn't want to hold me back. Jerk, I know. So he comes back, and a few months later, I see on Instagram that they're dating.
Stop.
I never posted an Instagram with him, but he was all over my stories. None of my friends can get over it. Do I tell him or just let them be and realize how truly crazy she is?
Oh, let them be, for sure.
Let them be.
But you know what? Like, this is like a gift from God because now you have something to like laugh about. That is crazy. I hate girls like that. Like, I knew girls like that in high school who like every time someone did something cool, like they would just piggyback off of it and like make it their own thing. Do you know what I mean? That pissed me off so much.
No, so unoriginal. This girl obviously doesn't have an ounce of creative spirit to her. So, like, if this guy is a quality guy, he'll see that and they'll break up on their own. And if he's not a quality guy, they'll stay together and they're meant for each other.
And you got out.
And you're on to bigger and better things.
And you're on the toast now.
Block this bitch from your Instagram. Stop giving her ideas.
Wait, that's crazy. I can't get over it. I hate those types of girls. Like,
no.
Ugh.
Like, it's so crazy to not have, like, an original thought in your body. Could you imagine?
Yeah, and, like,
all we do is have original thoughts.
Totally. And I'm very original and, like, on my own, but, like, sometimes I like to copy other people's things, but, like, you have to tell them. Like anytime I get something that, like, one of my friends has, I literally text them, like, hey, I'm getting these shoes. Do you care if I get them?
Yeah, and it's still weird, but at least you're being honest.
And
it's
open
also
about it.
flattering.
It makes it so much weirder when you find out on your own that someone's copying you, like, through just, like, some FBI Facebook stalking.
Yeah, some TIA.
Yeah.
The Toasters Investigation Association.
That's also a Facebook group. If you ever have anything you want to investigate, put it in the TIA, and they will figure it out for you.
They're
it's fucking
so
crazy.
fucking unbelievably good at their jobs. I think, honestly, the CIA is going to start recruiting from them.
Yeah.
And they should, because, like...
Formerly the Breath BI, now the TIA.
Yeah. Both amazing names.
Both amazing organizations.
They were going to change it to the Bread BI, which is so funny.
Oh, that's good, too.
But the TIA is
way
very
better.
official. Okay. Smelly Nelly.
Oh, no.
So I have this friend, let's call her Nelly. She is one of my best friends, and I love her so much, but she smells so bad.
Nelly the Smelly,
How
I
are
get
you
it.
guys friends? I have tried to tell her multiple times and tried to fix the problem myself by literally making sure she was using body soap while showering, but she still smells. She will wear my clothes and they smell so bad afterwards. I have to make up lies as to why she can't borrow my clothes because I have to throw them out after she's done wearing them. Okay, that needs to stop immediately. Also, at this point in our lives, friends don't need to be borrowing other friends' clothes.
I agree.
Unless you're like Snitch's age, because she still borrows her friends' clothes and it's like fine.
Yeah, it's like cute.
For like now.
Yeah, for
But
like,
she's
for
turning,
like 6 more months.
for like 6 more days because she's turning like
21.
21. She needs to grow up. I am super grossed out by it and I do not know what to do anymore because we are now living together. Okay, you are just like a glutton for punishment.
You're digging your own grave.
A glutton for punishment.
Nice.
I told her to go see a doctor, but she does not think it's that serious because she does not smell it. Also, multiple people think she smells too. It's not just me. Any suggestions?
Okay, this is like borderline sad because it's not like no one's telling her. It's like, it's obviously a medical condition, and they're like, that's a very real thing where like no matter how many times you shower, how much deodorant, how much you literally scrub your pits, like you just smell, and it's like a doctor needs to check you out. So I would definitely recommend her going to the doctor. If you guys are open enough, just be like, listen, bitch, it's not cool anymore. It sounds like you've done everything you could do, like with the being open about it and having her put on body wash. Like now it's like, let Dr. Drake Ramori handle it.
And the only thing worse than like one person smelling bad is if like 2 people smell bad. And it sounds like she's rubbing off on you.
You don't want to be smelly by association.
And you know what? If this friendship means a lot to you, which it seems that it does, you guys shouldn't be living together because the smell has taken over.
Not only
and
that.
if you only see her socially, you're out like to drinks, you're out to dinner, like you can't really smell her from across the table. And I think your friendship will be better off. So you have to like separate a little bit if it's really bothering you this much, and also tell her to go to the doctor.
Not only that, just separate from the smelly thing. If you really treasure your friendship with someone, do not live with them because that's a surefire way to fucking hate them.
Yeah. Have you had that experience though?
No, but like
That's
everyone knows.
That's what people say.
No, everyone knows.
Yeah. I mean, there's some people that live well together.
I mean, I lived with someone my freshman year, but like I didn't know her and I still hated her, so.
Right, so maybe it's just you.
Oh, for sure.
But, like Sam and Dana lived together freshman year and every year through college.
Okay, but Dana's not like a human. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
It's like Dana's like having a pet.
She puts up with a lot, but also
Yeah.
like they're both pretty easygoing.
Yeah. I'm not easygoing.
Dana's like a pet.
Yeah, it's like
Theo wouldn't mind if you were like.
No, me and Theo could live together for as long as we wanted, and it would never form like any like contention. Like it would all be good.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
I feel that. Okay, I hope we helped you. Send her to the doctor and like put yourself
And
first.
send us an update.
And in this situation, you got to put yourself first. I'm so sick of like people being smelly and it like.
No, I'm so sick of just like our toasters like taking the backseat to other people. Like you are strong,
You guys
smart,
are so
funny,
selfless.
independent women. Like start caring about yourselves as much as you care about other people. I'm over caring about other people. Like it's me now. I'm the star.
Three's Company. I am friends with 2 other girls, and it's usually just the 3 of us that hang out all the time.
3 is such a tough number. Oh my God, someone always gets left out.
But they are starting to not like each other and don't want to be around each
Like
other.
I said.
It's really hard for me because now I'm the friend in the middle, and I feel like I have to choose between them. It's also really awkward when all 3 of us are together and they start being sassy to each other and fighting. Any advice you have on how to deal with this high school drama?
Yeah, stay the fuck out of it. And like, there's nothing better than being friends with everyone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On Real Housewives, that's like not a thing you can do because they claim like you need to take sides. But like in the real world, like being friends with everyone is your best bet. Being nice to everyone is your best bet. Not getting involved is your best bet. And if we learned anything from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills last night, Erica did not get involved, and she was right to do that, and still got in trouble.
No. You got to take the Lisa Rinna approach.
Yes.
Lisa Rinna is showing us
No, this is what Lisa Rinna's doing.
washing
Washing her hands.
And it's working, and that's what people should do in life. Like, even if you have an opinion about it, like, just go talk shit in your confessional. Like, maybe start a journal or something.
Or go to, like, church.
Yeah, take me to church.
Let's talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It was a weird finale. It didn't feel like the finale.
This is my hypothesis. Streets Beverly Beach was supposed to be the finale.
That's what I thought.
Kyle stormed out, and they didn't get the closure that they usually have. So they did that weird
With no
viewing.
cups.
Oh my God! Wait, no, the viewing.
Wait,
when they're sitting around on the couch, like Kyle's crying, they're watching the show. That's
they're
like
all like
ABC
ready
Family,
to go
so like
home.
you know it's not like.
Wait, I fucking love Kyle's house. That's my dream house.
No, but then when they updated that that's the house that she got robbed in, like, you know she's leading a life of regret because that wouldn't have happened in her old house. Because that old house was her safe, lucky house.
By the way, totally.
I'm sure she's
I didn't realize she didn't get like any of it back, and like all of her bags were stolen.
But she has a Birkin that says Real Housewife on it.
It's not real.
How did that not make
That
it to
Birkin
the
is
pawn
totally
shop?
not real.
Really?
No one would fucking paint Real Housewife on a real Birkin. I was
Why,
thinking
she
the same
has
thing.
so many Birkins.
I know.
I'm sure that's a present that like Kris Jenner got her.
When that update came, like it really, like my heart sank. Like I felt really
Because
bad
I remember
for her.
reporting on it on the show and realizing like she lost over $1 million worth of stuff.
That's fucking crazy.
And at the time I was like, well, you know what, she's not the type that would like harp on material things. But I don't think it's that. I think she's now shook by this new house.
Right.
Because it's a function of the new house.
I totally agree.
And I feel like she's gonna move next season.
But just aesthetically, I fucking love her house. The outside of her house is so gorgeous. When they went to her bedroom and then went on the balcony, you can oversee like the pool and then that like gazebo area. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous.
But is it worth losing $1 million
No.
in bags and jewelry and your grandmother's jewelry?
No, but also I do not like Faye Resnick's interior design style, like at all. I would not hire her to.
She was doing like weird stuff. Like a lot of it I'm sure it's not finished, but her bedroom like looked like what our bedrooms would
Yeah,
look
just like furniture in a room.
Yeah.
Not like anything
Not
like
style.
serious or like she looks like she's renting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's furniture in a room.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we got the bed, we got a throw blanket and two chairs.
Two end tables.
But there's no like common like vision.
No, and there's no like built-ins, you know? Like it's a house.
Yeah, no, it was definitely weird. And like even in
But
the
it was
living
brand
room.
new.
In the living room, like
But
Chanel.
she said it was her old furniture that she's not keeping. But I think she just wanted furniture for when the girls came over.
Yeah, but like why did it have to be like that? Couldn't they have all met like somewhere else?
Like a movie theater?
No, it was definitely, like rent out a movie theater. It was definitely very strange.
I want to talk about Beverly Beach because I find that when housewives have like their side projects and they throw these parties, they're like so lame and like sad for the brand.
Yeah.
That was like and we go to events like that all the time. Like that was a good event. It was really beautiful, really well done, and like I just thought it was like a well put together party.
I agree. And then the meat of it, the bathing suits
Were
are
good.
really cute. That's so cute that her bathing suit was in Sports Illustrated.
It's so cute that she named it after all the ladies.
Except for Teddy.
Well, that it never made its production. Did you see Teddy was seated in the second row?
No.
Yes, all the ladies were sitting in the first row. Teddy and her husband were in the second row.
Stop.
I don't know how nobody noticed that. I was dying.
There were so many first row seats though.
I know. And by the way, there were like a couple empty seats.
I saw that too.
So like Teddy could have had a
I
seat.
would have loved to have been there.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of Dorit, and I agree. Like, as a housewife, you have to figure out how to build a brand.
Elevate, yeah.
And there are two ways that you can go. Like, you can go Bethenny Frankel and like be a mogul.
Businessman.
Or you can go like Gretchen Rossi handbags.
Yeah. And that's not the way you want to go.
And that's not the way you want to go, but you have to try.
Yeah.
So
No, Beverly Beach is such a cute name. They have really good branding. They like obviously hired the best of the best. It's super cute bathing suits. The bathing suits that are not halter, but they're tied this way and they have like little bows here are so cute. And like all the girls are sporting it. Lisa Rinna was wearing it. Like I just love it.
no, it's all very well done.
And this
well
alliance,
executed.
Dorit, Lisa Rinna, Erica Jane, is like the trio I never knew I needed.
Never knew.
And like I kind of understood why Kyle got upset. Like basically just like Lisa Rinna really is up Erica's ass now, and like Dorit's like they're all like a trio. But her like analogy of who's up whose ass was wrong because she said Lisa Rinna's up Erica's ass, Erica is up Dorit's ass, and Dorit's up LVP's ass. That's not true.
No, it's not true. And honestly, I wasn't paying attention during the argument because I was so fucking over it. Like,
Yeah.
they're arguing about really petty stuff, and like that does not a Real Housewives franchise make. Like,
No.
they're arguing over like the smallest slights and things that happened last season. Like, you cannot bring last season into this season. And yes, Dorit started it, but Kyle should really rise above it. She should know better than like,
She's
and
an
know
OG.
that we're not going to bring this fight from last season into this season.
That was really bizarre. Also, if Teddy brings up Erica yelling at her one more goddamn time, I'm gonna kill myself.
No. How are people not?
Like, that's the one thing she hates Erica so much because of one little outburst. Not even an outburst, like a little flick.
No,
Do you know
like
what I mean?
the tone in which she spoke.
Right. 3 times. She brought it up in Berlin twice. She brought it up last night. Like,
And she brought it up in her confessional. Oh, this is like just when Erica
Yeah.
yelled at me. No,
Get
it's
over
not.
it. Get over it. I can't. It's making me so mad. And it's making me even more mad that Teddy's becoming like a favorite of the franchise. Like, it's freaking me out.
It's shocking.
Like, and by the way, I wanted to talk about the seating of how the reunion is going to be set was set.
I can't believe how we're so on not the fan side, like, and the fact that I think Dorit is more likable this season.
Same, I'm loving Dorit, and I read an article she might not come back.
Less likable this season.
I totally agree.
I don't understand that. Is there something wrong with us, or is it?
I don't know. It's definitely other people. This is the seating chart. So to Andy's left, obviously LVP is right next to him, which is so annoying. It's such a prestigious honor to be seated next to Andy, and LVP gets it every time, and she's so unworthy. Next to LVP is Dorit, and next to Dorit is Erica Jane. It's so weird. They usually split the couches based on like who's on whose side.
But it's not so black and white, and it's just weird that Erica and Lisa Rinna aren't sitting next to each other.
No, but it's also weird that Erica and it's weird that LVP's on that couch when she has major beef with Dorit and shady beef with Erica Jane.
I agree.
They didn't have any overt beef, but like it's totally there. You could smell the beef cooking. Then to the other side, Kyle's next to Andy, which is like prestigious because she's been there forever, but like I don't really know.
But she's not, well, actually Kyle's in the drama this season, so she deserves it. But LVP like is not interesting enough to be in that seat.
I completely agree. Next to Kyle is Teddy, who is probably just creaming her pants being near Kyle. Next to Teddy is Lisa Rinna.
No.
Makes no sense. And then Camille's coming and Camille sits at the end next to Lisa Rinna.
Okay,
but it's basically 3 versus 3, Teddy, Kyle, Lisa Rinna, and then LVP, Dorit, Erica Jane. It makes no sense.
This is how I would have done it. I would have done Andy on the Lisa Vanderpump side, Vanderpump, Kyle, Teddy, then Erica, Dorit, Rinna. Or Rinna, Dorit, doesn't matter.
No, Rinna first. She has seniority.
That's true, but Dorit is in the thick of it.
But Rinna's the most amazing.
I guess Kenya Moore was in the thick of it, and she was in the 3rd seat.
But Rinna is the most amazing person to ever grace our lives.
Like, it's so crazy, because last season I was, like, starting to like Rinna, and I said that to you, and, like,
she was crazy.
Came for me.
She was crazy.
But I just had the foresight. But what's really crazy is, do you think Brandi Glanville is going to come back?
No. Everyone thought she was because she tweeted like such an amazing day with Andy Cohen, but nobody realized that Bravo spectacular Dorinda medley was pre-recorded.
And Lisa Rinna have like major beef.
Do they?
Yeah, like Brandy's always like making fun of her wig or something.
Oh yeah, the wig glue.
Yeah.
But that was like right when Brandi left and Lisa Rinna came and they like addressed it on the reunion. I don't know if that beef is still real. Okay. But they would make it real if they.
Yeah, the two of them.
I'm not down for Brandi. I do like when they bring back old housewives, but Brandi was like run dry, and now she's like a thirst monster general for reality TV. Like I don't know if I'd be down.
That's true. Yeah, I agree.
I think thirst monster general is like one of my favorite phrases.
It's an unbelievable phrase.
Yeah. What is the original roast master general, which is what they call the person who does the Comedy Central roast?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I said
Jackie,
it once.
the Toastmaster General.
Oh my God, that's amazing. But also still Thirst Master General.
Yeah, no, it's exactly what they are. It perfectly describes someone who is a Thirst Monster General. And like, a TMG.
I agree. I saw in the group this is so random, someone posted a fuck, marry, kill between Mike Shea, Rob Valletta, and Eddie Cibrian.
Okay. I would definitely kill Mike Shea. Yeah. I don't need him or his problems or his music anywhere near me. I would probably,
I think I would marry Rob.
I don't know, like pros and cons.
Eddie's a cheater. And Rob can hang a TV in 7 minutes, and that's like a luxury we don't even know that we need.
No, totally, but like Eddie has that like celebrity like lifestyle that like I might want. But who has more money, you think? Definitely Eddie.
I don't know. Well, it's unclear.
We marry for money.
Because Rob Valletta is like a ambiguous businessman.
Entrepreneur.
So he could either have a lot of money or none of it.
Yeah.
But they're looking at houses and
there's so many people who I think have like so much money or like none at all.
Like who?
Like Teddy.
No, I think she actually is like
humble.
Median. I think she's like median.
Yeah, but she just bought a $4 million house.
Oh my God, that was the weirdest update.
Yeah, that like it was a $6 million house, but she got it for because she's a good negotiator. She literally have nothing else going on in her life.
Or she's frugal.
Yeah.
That was so weird.
And like, what, did they make one joke about her being frugal? I don't even remember.
Chip accountability.
Oh,
she was being frugal in the first episode.
Accountability. That seems like so long ago when they went to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long season.
And also, they didn't show a preview for the reunion next week. Did you see one? Like
after? Yes, I saw a commercial during.
Usually they're like next week on Real Housewives, and I
love reunions.
Me too.
They're better than real episodes.
But by the third reunion, I don't love them anymore.
No, but they don't do 3 anymore for everyone.
But they did it for Atlanta.
Atlanta always gets 3 because there's not enough time in the day. Andy always Instagram stories like the recording of the Atlanta Housewives. They're literally there for like 15 hours.
That's insane.
It's crazy. So that's our episode. Let's do a toast today.
Yes.
Let's serve up justice first. Who did we serve up justice for today?
We served up justice for Pink and Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, and I think that should just be the general mantra of today's show. Just like, look past the the vein and the shallowness of it all, and like look for real talent, and that's Kelly Clarkson in pink.
I agree.
Cheers.
Justice for them, no. And a toast to.
Who's worthy of a toast?
I don't know. Like, we could do a toast to. Shit, I was like.
I mean, we could always give one to Tiffany Thornton, but that should just be like a backfall. Like, if we just can't.
We could always give one to Drew Jackson.
Yeah. But what are the stories we spoke about today? I'm like having amnesia.
No, I know. We spoke about Pink. We spoke about Taylor Swift. We spoke about.
Oh, you know what? To the Bush legacy. Chars.
A toast to Barbara Bush.
To Barbara Bush.
May she rest in peace.
May her memory serve as. What do they say? Whatever. May her memory serve as something positive.
Yeah, no, I toasted
to Billy Bush. Are you okay? I don't want to end the show like this. This was bad.
Okay,
Let's start one more time with the toast.
No, but the thing is, the toast is for Barbara.
Yeah, okay, no, so be like, and now a toast. Who should make, I know. Barbara Bush and the entire Bush legacy. May her memory be a blessing, and may her family and the mourners be at peace. Chars. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. If you missed our big update, we are now on Patreon as well. So if you want 5 extra episodes a month, feel free to go over
Plus additional premium content that's not podcast episodes. That's videos, that's photos, that's whatever we feel like sharing with you that we don't have time to share on the show, or that's a little too personal.
Feel free to head over to the Morning Show's Patreon. It's $8 a month, but this show will remain unchanged, free and wonderful.
Per usual.
You know, all that. We are also, a little PSA. Why did we lose the ability to talk like 5 minutes ago?
I don't know.
Like, I'm not okay.
I lost it like 10 minutes ago, but you hadn't, so I don't know if anyone noticed.
No, I'm not feeling so good. I think we should just start all over, okay?
Good morning, everyone.
No, basically what I was going to say is like a reminder, we're out, we're on vacation next week. What? We're on vacation next week, but we will not leave you empty-handed. We are doing 8 podcast episodes with sisters, with boyfriends, with husbands. It's going to be really good. So make sure you're subscribed to The Morning Toast in the podcast app. We're also on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram at The Morning Toast. So make sure you follow us there. Tickets for my Caroline show are still available. There's like, I think maybe 50 left. So you might as well just do it now. I am Claudia Oshry, girl with no job.
I'm Jackie Oshry, Jackie O'Problem.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Sorry for the last 10 minutes.
What happened?